Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto and the Chaos. On this channel, I like to share all the tips and tricks that helped me to lose over 200 pounds with diet alone, and also everything that I'm trying right now to figure out how to mitigate weight gain, regain, and also how to handle the long-term battle of maintaining weight loss. So if that's interesting to you, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started.
Catching on like a wildfire, feeling for a brand new start. Rain is gone, now it's so much brighter. A new song in my heart.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. I am so glad that you stopped to check in on me on week 5 of my summer 2024 weight loss cut. It's not really a cut this time, it's just trying to get back on the wagon of losing weight because I have over the years decided that it's not my favorite thing to do and it's hard to get mentally back in the game, if you know what I mean. Back in 2017, I was raring and ready to go. I was desperate, I was emotional, I had been through trauma. I was worried that I was going to die. I felt physically incapable of being alive. So I had a lot of motivating factors that helped me get started on my weight loss journey. And of course, then the weight loss itself was very motivating for me to keep going. And it happened really, really fast. And so I could barely keep up with it. It was like a freight train. It didn't seem hard. I had all these things going for me. And then YouTube stepped in because I was trying to help other people achieve the same success. I started this channel in order to help people lose weight because I had lost 100 pounds and I thought this was not as bad as I thought it would be, and maybe nobody knows about this stuff, and so I decided I would try and teach it. I was already teaching it on Facebook, and I decided I would come here and try and teach it to you guys. So that's why I started this channel, and it took off crazy fast. It was back in the days where you only needed 10,000 views in order to get monetized. I got that right away, and I was grandfathered in because I had already received the 40,000 watch hours or whatever ridiculous thing it is now to get in order to be able to be monetized on YouTube. So it was kind of in a whirlwind. I've had times where I just didn't want to do it anymore, and I took my pedal off the gas, so to speak, and now I'm back at it again because I'm a glutton for punishment. No, it's because it's really motivating to be able to talk to you guys. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't think I'm that great and they don't think that I'm doing a good job, and whatever, keep your opinions to yourself. But there are a lot of people out here that appreciate the realness of knowing that you don't just lose the weight and that's it. Right? You don't become some like track star champion unless you want to, but like that was never my goal. In fact, one of my fears going into losing weight was that I would have to be. And one of the ways I calmed my anxiety about losing weight in the first place was talking myself into believing that I did not have to become an athlete in order to lose weight, and that was true. I did not. I kind of became a dancer for a half a second. I do love dancing, and I'm not currently doing it, but that was mostly because it was a childhood dream that I always wanted and I never was allowed. And so I wanted to try doing that for myself. Now I just pretty much do as much exercise as I can in my daily life. During the summer, I like to get in the pool a lot. I didn't get in as much this week as I would have liked. I think I was only able to get in once this week. And I just try and stay active as much as humanly possible during my regular day-to-day life. So I am not a fitness guru. I'm just a regular mom. In fact, I have 9 kids. If you are new here, you probably didn't know that. If you're old here, you're probably old like me and you knew that already. I am turning 50 in November and my oldest is 28, my youngest is 8. They definitely keep me busy, keep me on my toes. So recap for this week. How did things go? I mean, last week was really amazing, but here I am sitting here in front of this camera knowing that I have not yet edited last week's video. So if that tells you how this week was going, I don't know what else can. I just really, really struggled this week doing anything. Not just like, not just the weight loss and diet stuff. I did okay with that part, but doing things. I couldn't get myself to finish anything, clean anything, do anything. I'm having just like a mental breakdown. In fact, it finally came to a head yesterday. My anxiety level was so high and I couldn't function and I was just at a loss. And I'm still kind of in that funk. I've tried a lot of things to avoid stress. People have great suggestions. I've tried pretty much everything that's people have suggested so far. I just live in a state of fight or flight. It's how my brain works. And I'll be fine going along willy-nilly, and then one random thought will come into my head and I will just freak out. And it'll just start my brain to spiral. I can't ever stop my brain from thinking. Some of the really great things that I've learned to do to cope with that problem in my life are talking and eating. And so those two things have helped me cope. And this week, of course, I felt like I couldn't eat extra food because I'm trying to stay in a calorie deficit, which made dealing with those feelings a lot more complicated. And I know I feel like I've just talked about this ad nauseum at this point, but it's literally a day-to-day struggle. Everything that I'm going through is just a day-to-day struggle, and I never really know if it's going to be a good day or a bad day. Yesterday was a really bad day. Today, it's okay. Today's an okay day. Luckily, because I got it to film today. Did I just say I got it to film? Wow, that's bad. I needed to make a video today. Let us hope that I will somehow also make myself edit the other one. This is the problem I run into. I'll film the videos, and I never edit the videos. It's work, and I'm having, like I said, trouble with work. I don't really think there's anything spurring this other than it's kind of another transition. I don't do well with transitions. I'm in the middle of this weird, funky place where my kids are about to perform in the Newsies musical. And this is like the week where all the schedules change for that. And then, of course, it's like dance intensive season. So there's like one for the clogging studio. There's one for the jazz studio. There's one that's like a convention that they're going to, and all of it is money, and all of it is different schedule and different time, and it's just like my brain. And and my brain doesn't just go, okay, let's just plan that out. My brain just goes, can't see it, don't want to see it, right? Like I hide, and I'm getting there. I'm getting it taken care of. I'm getting it dealt with, but that's just kind of what I've been dealing with the last few days. It also does not help that my cute 18-year-old son is in Greece at the moment. He went to Greece at the end of last week. I think I may have actually talked about him getting to Greece last video, and he has been in Greece all week. So he has been in Santorini on the coast, I think. Actually, I don't actually know where Santorini is. They show the ocean in the videos, so I assumed it was the coast. I don't know. Then they took a ferry boat to Athens, and then they stayed in Athens for a while, and then today they left Athens, and they rented a van, and they drove to another place. I already forgot the name of it. And they're staying there, and then tomorrow they take a bus. They take a bus to another place in Greece, and then the day after that they take a bus to Macedonia. So he is now making his way to the country of Macedonia, where he will be doing another dance tour. So the Greece trip was the in-between having fun vacation between the two trips, Estonia and Macedonia, if that makes any sense. And it's really hard for me to keep track of, and I feel like if I don't text him that I'm a bad mom, and I have all these feelings, and can't handle most of them. So regardless, I did okay this week. I keep coming too close to you because I'm trying to adjust my chair because I just don't feel like I'm sitting in it right. Sorry, it's bugging me. Lots of things are bugging me right now. So I'm just doing this. I'm just getting it over with. And my kids were mostly gone this week. That was another thing. So to my two teenage daughters, they went on a 4-day Mormon pioneer trek in, why can't I think of the name of this state? Wyoming. Good grief. Wyoming. And I was worried about them. And then my son's in Greece. And then I had my two youngest at home. And some of my older ones, I don't ever see them anyway. They live here, but I don't see them. And so I just felt like I didn't know what to do because I didn't have any of my kids. My youngest one went and stayed with his cousin. And so I just had the one. It was weird. It was super weird. And then I said something to my son about how weird it was. And he's like, well, you're just getting to that time of life where the kids are going to leave. And I was like, well, thanks for making me feel worse. He's like, it's okay. People tell me that I say depressing things a lot. I'm like, gee, well, okay. Love you too, kid. it was a little bit, I was like, no, I have a lot of children. Like, I always complain about how hard it is to still have young children. I still have young children. Don't say things like that. But it is kind of true, I guess. Like, more than half of my children are now adults. I am on the last legs as a big family mom. It's kind of strange. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. So anyway, I guess that the reason I didn't get in the pool was not because I didn't have any time to. I had plenty of time to get in the pool. I just couldn't, like I said, make myself do anything. I was literally in ADHD paralysis this week. I'm still kind of in it, and we're supposed to be having people over tomorrow, so I really have to get this place cleaned up, and I just don't even want to, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm going to have to go like on YouTube and like watch a whole bunch of cleaning motivation videos to try and get myself in the mood to like deep clean this place, and I don't want to. Which means I probably also won't edit the video because I got to do that instead. Ugh. Okay, anyway, considering all of that, I think I did okay with my food. There were several days where I was paralyzed and couldn't eat anything. And so then I would overeat like when I finally got food because I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to eat. Literally nothing sounded good. I didn't want to eat anything that I'd been eating. I had been eating the big salad every day the week before, and I'd run out of the salad, so I didn't have any salad. And like it requires you to go and buy all the ingredients for the salad and chop up all of the salad and put the salad in bags and put it in the fridge, right? In order to be able to have that every day, you have to actually food prep. I've never been a food prepper. The only reason I was eating salad was because legitimately my daughter made the salad on Independence Day and left it here. And that's the only reason I was eating salad every day. So anyway, that's beside the point. I finally yesterday made myself some salad and put it in a bag. I finally got it done, but the whole week was just like, I didn't really know what to do with myself. It just felt uncomfortable. So keep that in mind as you're seeing the scale pictures and we talk about the calories, that mentally I was unstable, and I still am. But yet here I am, showing up for you guys, making the video anyway, doing my thing, and hopefully I'll get them edited too. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the weigh-ins. Then I'll come back talk about the data, and we'll get you guys out of here. I was watching a webinar when I got my glasses, so I couldn't record, but look how cute they are. I actually really like them, and guess what, guys? Maybe they were worth the $385 because I can actually see so much better through these because they measure my eyes. But do you see how crooked they look? Yeah, I don't know, but I can see so much better. Maybe I'll adjust the crookedness at some point. Fun walking like a pioneer. Bye-bye. You're not walking. They said northwest. This is not. I don't know where I'm doing. I couldn't get through there. There was people. Why are you ornery at me?
The GoPro overheated and died. I filmed one day. She didn't even get to film the first day because it was already dead. I filmed the dance-ish, I think. I don't know. I gave it to Jen. because I hosted it.
It's okay. Nobody's mad at you. How many mosquito bites do you have?
65.
And how about you?
I don't know. I didn't count. This is the worst one.
Ooh, nasty.
Actually, it's not the worst one.
All right, well, let's go. Get your stuff.
Ketochaos. How's you feel? How are you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty great.
Is this a good view?
I love it. I'm in a view, your better view, but
Don't put that in the video. Gosh.
dude,
How do you feel that this is our roof that we can sit on?
tubular. I feel totally bonkers, bro.
Focus in the back of the bus. Smile, Peter. It all goes to chicken. Hiya. I'm terrified. I don't want to get bit, but he wants me to rub his belly. Oh, so cute.
Okay, so there was all the weigh-ins for you. I also included a couple of little shots from Greece from my son in case you wanted to see that. And of course, my pool one pool day, which I made quite an effort that day. Instead of just walking like I normally do, I like did laps where I did running laps where I was like high knees running until I couldn't anymore, and then walking, and then high knees running, try and get my heart rate up a little bit more. Since it was the only time I got in the pool this week, I thought I would make an effort. And now I'm on my cycle, so I probably won't be getting in the pool this next week either, which is a bummer because it's super hot outside and I really want to get in the pool, but I don't really like swimming when I'm on my cycle. It's just, you know what I'm saying? So I'm probably not gonna do that. Anyway, you saw the weigh-ins were not that bad. So let me get out the data. Here we go, handy dandy notebook. So let's go over the weigh-ins for week 5. 226.2, 226.2, 226.2, 224.4, 225.1, 226.9, and 226.2 for an average of 225.9, which is down 2.5 pounds for the week. That was great. Considering what I was dealing with emotionally, I'm pretty proud of myself for making that effort. As for my measurements, I went down on my waist. I remember that. Hold on, let me pull it up. I didn't go down anything in my bust, so I'm still 43.5. My arms didn't go down, under bust didn't go down, but my waist went down to 37, which is a half an inch down. My upper area around, like my upper area around my hip bones, my hips, I call that my hips, just the top of my hips, didn't change, but my booty went down a whole inch. Yes. This thing is like large and in charge, and it's kind of like I slide. Like I was saying, I was adjusting my chair. It's because my booty has gotten so round, and I know this is a good thing, right? I keep telling myself that's a good thing, but it's so round and like not squishy. It's like firm. And so when I sit down in the chair, my booty just like won't sit, and it goes, yeah. It drives me crazy. Sometimes I wish I wouldn't have had the whole circumferential body lift, so that my booty space would have had more to like more loosey goosiness, so that I wouldn't be feeling like I'm sitting on, a hard pillow. Anyway, you guys don't care about that. I don't even know why I'm talking about that. It's annoying me. My left thigh went down 1/4 of an inch. My right thigh didn't change. My knees didn't change. My calf, my left one didn't go down, but my right calf went down a half an inch. So down 2.25 inches and 2.5 pounds for the week, which is pretty great. Calories wise, let's see. We were all kind of all over the place. 1755, 1600, 1795, 1512, 2176. That was the day that I didn't eat food all day, and then I got wings, and then I just ate like 3-4 Built Bars. I can't remember how many. I added them all in, and so that's why the calories were high. Oh, and the ranch dressing, right? So that's why the calories were so high that day. And then I got wings again the next day, 1918, and then 1725. My average for the week was 1783, which is up 247 calories from last week. I really, really, really want to get them lower than that. I'm trying. But I'm still happy that it's at least that low, that considering what I was going through this week. My protein average for the week was 179. Bing, 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 bing. I finally hit the 10%. 1783 and 179, right on the money. That's so great. My carbs were a little high, but not terribly. They were 34. And actually, I think part of the reason I went into such bad anxiety this last few days was because I finally felt like I got into ketosis. I started having symptoms of ketosis. My sodium levels needed to up the sodium that I was intaking. I just felt like more lethargic, tired, dizzy, had a little bit of, diarrhea because I was trying to take the sodium too fast to try and catch up. I don't know. It was kind of like a, kind of situation. So even though my average was 34, I feel like my body finally has burned through enough glycogen that after 5 weeks that I'm finally getting into ketosis, which is crazy, but whatever. I'll take it if I can get it. And my fats were 88, which is on the top end of my weight loss fat goal, but it's pretty decent. So I'm pretty happy all in all with how it went. I know it's not like the fast weight loss that you guys probably want to see, but it is what it is. Last week I meant to talk about how much I lost in a month, and I never even remembered to do that. So I think I should go back and see what was my highest weight. My highest weight was 233.7, And my average weight now is 225.9. So that's about 8 pounds down in 5 weeks. I mean, not the most exciting weight loss, but not the most terrible I've ever had. So I will take it. Hopefully it's going to improve. Hopefully this week is going to go better than last week. It probably won't, because this is, like I said, nutcracker crazy. Nutcracker. Newsies. Oh my gosh, I'm just stuck in another planet right now. My kids have newsies practice every single day. Like I said, I have a party at my house tomorrow, which is, through the weekend is not so bad, but the next week it's going to be awful. Like, I can't even think about next week without my stomach hurting. Why do I let my kids do so much stuff? Because, you know what? I love them a lot. And I didn't get any opportunities when I was a kid. My parents didn't let me do anything. And I was into all that stuff too. And I didn't get to do anything. And so I'm just extra. I'm extra. Because, you know, I am extra in every way, in every part of my life. And I want my kids to have every opportunity to be as extra as they need to be. Maybe I'll regret that someday, but somehow I doubt that. You know, we have a family band. My kids, we don't play for anyone, but my kids literally sit on the front porch or in the living room, and they all play instruments that they taught themselves. So I consider I'm a pretty lucky mom, and I'm pretty proud of my kids. And yeah, anyway, there you go. I don't even know if I have a clip of that I could insert, but maybe I'll feel like it. And if not, the next clip you'll see will just be my 360. Enjoy.
I ain't slipping 7 days, 7, 8, and 3. Methamphetamine has got an anger over me. My weaker friends have got me to the point of no return. I just took the lighter to the stove and watched it burn. This life of sin has got me in. It's got me back and thinking once again. I use my only phone call to contact my lady. I got 3 long years.
I know, he loves this. What's happening? No, it's good. What? What'd you do? On G. Just in the Maggie.
Sometimes I wonder where my little life went wrong. These old jailhouse blues have got me singing this old song. My life is a disaster, Lord, and I feel so ashamed. In here where they know me, trying to learn how to play.
Sin is that time
It's got me back in prison
once again. Long years for this dust in the baggie. Woo! So there you go. 360 in 3, 2. Oh, thank you for watching. We'll talk to you all again soon. 1.